It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Quicken Loans Arena, tonight the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks control the tap. Bledsoe, they'll get it down low to Lopez. Cavs able to clear the rebound. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Giannis in control of the basketball. He'll run the offense. And 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Sexton to Love. To Rodney Hood. Here comes the screen. Hood. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Hood shot, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Rodney Hood. Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Cleveland has the basketball. Sexton to Love. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Eric Bledsoe, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Fires the 3, like the toughness, but Colin Sexton off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Adetokunbo to Lopez. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a look. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Pretty fortunate to get that kind of a good look with the shot clock winding down.
Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. Clarkson to Rodney Hood. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Offensive board. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Safe to say, notice has been served.
Sometimes things go good. Other times, things go great. Everything going that team's way right now.
Clarkson to Rodney Hood. Five to shoot for Cleveland. Lets it fly from long range. Very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that three, you look at the scoreboard, they're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Bledsoe with it up top. Just under a minute to go in a very one-sided first quarter of play. To Antetokounmpo. Trying to cash in. Antetokounmpo shot no good. To Clarkson. Hood to Clarkson. Milwaukee with the basketball. Yes, Wesley Matthews. Missed his first. That one goes.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Scores from the post. Long heave from three-quarters court. First quarter is complete. The Bucks in command of this one. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Cavaliers with the basketball. Nance. Probing the defense. Going to launch beyond the arc. Offensive board. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Antetokounmpo to George Hill. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throws, good for Giannis. It's a three-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. Cavs at the controls. Hill into the front court. Lead is 12. To Adetokunbo. Gets a look. Can't hit. Here comes the screen. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. Ooh, he'll take that.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Finish that. Matthews to Adetokunbo. Doesn't get the bounce. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans can never do, even if you're not known for it.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Adetokunbo to Middleton.
Subbing in for Cleveland, number 0, Kevin Love.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Love. Here comes the screen. Brandon Knight matched up with Pau Gasol. Has a chance. The jumper's off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Bucks basketball. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. The shot, almost. Knight into the front court. 9-point margin. Here comes the screen. Flushes it home.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
The assist from number 20, Brandon.
Giannis with it up top. His team up by 7. To Bledsoe. You've got to get that one to go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Number 20, Brandon Knight.
Bucks at the controls. To Adetokunbo. Middleton to Bledsoe. Fine to shoot. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Off the mark at the line. Not that time. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Bucks with the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Bucks worked hard for their halftime lead, and these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Cavaliers have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Cleveland Cavaliers have been too soft once the opposition has gotten the ball into the paint. Even worse, they refuse to tighten up and make a difference about it. These troubles started right away, and they also need to go away right away. They've also got to have to figure it out.
Player of the half.
I'll take Antetokounmpo has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Sexton. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Matthews. Pass stolen by the Cavs.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Now a steal by Milwaukee. Whoa, what a finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Sexton to Rodney Hood.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Rodney Hood above the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Antetokounmpo, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Rodney Hood. Sexton to Love. Five on the shot clock. Love. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez, down low. John Henson swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Love. To Rodney Hood. Giannis grabs the board. Bledsoe with the basketball. It's a 9-point lead. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Middleton. No good. That's great defense. Brook Lopez. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Sexton to Love. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. They've got it back. To Antetokounmpo. Middleton.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Antetokounmpo. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. To Colin Sexton. Here comes the screen. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To Love. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Sexton to Rodney Hood. To Clarkson. From long range. And it's Hill with the rebound. To Antetokounmpo. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. Sexton to Clarkson.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
5 to shoot for Cleveland. Clarkson's shot, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
For 3, he drills the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, the Bucks in control so far. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing that.
Middleton to Adetokunbo. Shot clock winding down to Middleton. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Sexton to Clarkson. To Love. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Kevin Love off the mark. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. It's a big finish. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Oh. Hood to Colin Sexton. Here comes the screen. Love to Clarkson. Shot clock winding down. Trying to cash in. Shot by Clarkson off the mark. Short jumper misses. Sexton to Love. Here comes the screen.
Big pick right there.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Fires the 3.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend.
Consider the luxury box for your next group event. Availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Cavaliers, number 22, Larry Nance.
Adetokunbo to Bledsoe.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, number
Shot from in close, no good. Clarkson with the basketball. Trailing by 15. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Adetokunbo. That pass stolen by the Cavs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
In the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. 2 of 4 now.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
I got this down. Let's go. I got him. Here we go.
Sexton to Rodney Hood. Bucks have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Here comes the screen. Hood. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's now 4 for 6.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Sexton. To Rodney Hood. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Hill across the timeline. His guy's up by 15. Now pass taken away by Cleveland. From the painted area, won't go down.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Screen coming your way. Screen coming your way. Gotta come through. Gotta come through.
Down to 5 on the 24. Here comes the screen. Shot won't go. Brook Lopez. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, the Bucks claim victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks put on a show in a blowout. What really stood out for me is how many times they scored on second effort plays. It takes heart to keep up that kind of execution, and these guys were relentless. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Cavaliers seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose.